on my life, I'm pretty sure there's got to be a modern reincarnation of the Mazdaspeed 6. Nothing's confirmed, but we've got to put 2 and 2 together, and I'm pretty sure this has got to be it. Let me explain. Yes, so let's go. A new Mazdaspeed 6. Nothing's confirmed, but I'm sure it's got to come out a sporty Mazda 6. It's fun to drive in, honestly, like 4 years' time. Now, no, I don't think it'll be titled the Mazdaspeed 6. I think they'll use some other name instead of Mazdaspeed. So let's roll back to the original Mazdaspeed 6. Launched in 2005 with a 2.3 litre turbocharged engine pushing out 274 horsepower to all 4 wheels in a Mazda 6. This was like a bigger, more family-friendly STI. Family-friendly and STI. Two interesting words to use together. So that set the base. Now, half a year ago, we on this channel did a video titled If the Mazdaspeed 6 was released today. So what did we do in this video? We looked at all the modern versions of the Mazdaspeed 6's original rivals. We then used this to calculate how much, power and torque a brand new 2021 Mazdaspeed 6 would have if it was going to be comparable to the old Speed 6. We calculated it would have 340 horsepower with 360 pound-feet of torque doing 0 to 100 in 5 seconds dead. Yeah. Now with that on our mind, let's get into where my thought comes from, why I think there's got to be a new, sporty, fun to drive Mazda 6 coming. So if you don't know, the current generation Mazda 6, that's gone out of production. But Mazda is making a new Mazda 6. Yes, that is right, it's coming back. And it is coming back better than ever before because it has now got to be on a rear-wheel drive architecture. Yeah. Just like the BMW 3 Series and the Mercedes C-Class. The reason I think they're doing this is so that it's going to be more luxurious. It's also probably got to do it so it is nicer to drive. I believe they're doing it so that then they're more able to compete with, BMWs and Audis and stuff like that. Now we also know that Mazda is making an inline 6 engine. Expected to be around 3 to 3.3 litres in capacity, this engine will go in the 6. And I'm sure this is going to be the top of the range engine. It's probably going to make quite a bit of power too, I would say. So already we've got a rear wheel drive inline 6 Mazda 6. That's cool. And if you are enjoying, surely hit the like. It helps me out with the videos, thank you. But I know some of you will be thinking, what's so special about them making an inline 6 engine, Let me explain, right? Nowadays, no car manufacturers really make inline 6s anymore. The only ones that do is Mercedes and BMW. Every manufacturer only makes V6s. This is Nissan, Audi, Ford, Chevy, Toyota, Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Jaguar. I could keep going on. Why is that? Well, a V6 is much better packaging, as they say. It's a much shorter engine, so it fits in most cars. An inline 6 only fits in cars with a big bonnet like a sports car. So they can't make this engine to put in a bunch of cars, so they don't make it. There's really only sort of one reason why a manufacturer may decide to use an inline 6 engine. And that's because it is nicer to drive. It is nicer in sportier cars. The delivery, the smoothness, the character is better with an inline 6. So when you think this car's gotta be rear wheel drive, and it's also gotta have this engine that's meant to be quite fun to drive, I'm sure this next Mazda 6 has gotta be pretty fun to drive. So that's all confirmed. And now there's another thing that isn't confirmed, but Mazda is planning on making this sporty sports coupe, and they also gotta put this inline 6 in it. Now, it's not confirmed, but looking at it and taking a guess, I'd say the sports coupe and the new Mazda 6 are gotta be on the same architecture. This means the whole chassis and the architecture of the Mazda 6 will also be designed to be on a sports coupe. So naturally it's got to be made more sporty. Now let's look at this. A rear wheel drive, inline 6, 4-seater Mazda 6, potentially on a sports car platform. How good does that sound? To me, it seems pretty clear that this car is meant to be fun to drive. This car is meant to be sporty. And it's a Mazda 6. we gotta think, it's a Mazda. We already know a few things about it before we've even heard of anything. A, it's got to drive and handle very well, just like any Mazda does. It's got to look real great, especially when you look at the renders of this. Like, I know they usually don't end up looking like them, but if it even looks 10% like that, damn. And it's probably got a great interior like any Mazda does. Look at the new Mazda 3's interior. It is top notch, I'm telling you. Let's think now. Now, I know a lot of people are probably thinking, it's not really like a new Mazda 6. It's, inline 6, not 4-cylinder, it's rear-wheel drive, not all-wheel drive. Yes, I know. But it is a new sports car version of the Mazda 6. So let's talk about why this rear-wheel drive Mazdaspeed 6 would be better than the original Speed 6. The Mazdaspeed 6 was all-wheel drive, and this new one being rear-wheel drive, I think that's got to be funner. And even though the Speed 6 was all-wheel drive, it was on a front-wheel drive architecture, because it's based on the first-generation Mazda 6. With this rear-wheel drive, when you turn in, you've got to feel more rotation from the back end. It's got to want to play a bit more. And of course, skids, burnouts, drifts, donuts. Yeah, I think that it's got to turn the Mazdaspeed 6 into a proper sports car. And we've got to talk about the engine. It's an inline 6. Now with a 4-cylinder turbo, typically there's not really got to be much power when you add a boost. And then when you get in a boost, it comes in really hard. Now in inline 6, you have more torque down low, and it builds power more smoothly, and it can generally hold more power, which is pretty good if you want to modify it, and usually they sound better. All good things for a sports car, I must say. Especially with us, because, we like to modify cars, and plus, this could be on a more sports car platform, compared to the original Mazdaspeed 6, which was on a Mazda 6 platform, a commuter car, a sporty commuter car I must say, but still just a commuter car. Now I'm not saying that this car's gotta be better, in fact I think it'll probably be worse.
Oh brother, this guy stinks!
But that's just because it's newer. It's gotta be heavier, there's a lot more technology nowadays, it's probably gotta be bigger, it's gotta weigh more. Also, I think it will be more of a luxury-based car. That's what Mazda's going for nowadays, is to build nice, luxurious cars, not exactly sports cars. Well, aside from the Miata. And since it's newer, it will probably be less involving. There's gotta be less steering feel. You're not gonna feel the gearbox as well. You're not gonna feel as good braking feel. You're not gonna feel the road in your seat. It's not gonna be raw, and that's with any new car, okay? I'm not dissing it. That's the reason why I prefer the old Mazdaspeed 6 over the new one. It's just the rawness, and that's just the age. You can't change that. And plus, probably it's only gonna be an automatic only. I don't see Mazda making a manual for this. I don't think it'd sell well, to be honest. Whatever, we're not buying them, so yeah. And that would be it. A rear-wheel drive, inline 6, powerful sports car platform Mazda 6, a new sporty Mazda 6. Not titled a Mazdaspeed 6, but it's the same idea, you get it. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Like and subscribe surely, yeah.